Hello students, today we are solving our practice set 1.3. So all of you understand the Cramer's rule, how to solve the simultaneous equations with the help of the Cramer's rule. So for that you want to find out the three determinant d, dx and dy. Then you will find out the value of x and y. So we will see one by one how to solve the practice set 1.3. Okay. See. Our first question is fill in the blanks with the correct number. Okay. So here you see that the determinant is given to you, that determinant having the degree 2 or order 2. You see that how to solve it. You want to write down cross multiplication of 3 and 5. So 3 into 5 minus 2 into 4. So 3 5s are 15. 15 minus 8, it is 7. So your answer is 7. In determinant, you want to cross multiply it. Okay. Then we will see the second question. Find the values of the following determinants. So here first determinant is given minus 1, 7, 2, 4. So here also we want to cross multiply the number. Okay. So you see that whenever determinant is given to you, in your mind you have to fix that cross multiplication and the subtraction of these number is always necessary. So we multiply minus 1 into 4, then minus 7 into 2. So minus 1 into 4, we get the answer minus 4. And minus 7 into 2, it is minus 14. That means minus 4, minus 14, both numbers are negative. So minus minus always plus. So we are adding these two numbers. 4 plus 14, it is 18. So sign out to that number is given minus. Then our second example is 5 3 minus 7 0. Here also same method. We want to cross multiply these numbers. We are multiplying these two numbers, 5 into 0 and minus 7 into 3. So same 5 into 0, 0 minus 7 into 3, we will get minus 21. Here is the very important. Minus minus become plus. Okay. So our answer is plus 21. That means 0 plus 21, it is 21. Okay, then we will see our next question. Solve the following example with Cramer's rule. So our first example is 4x plus 3y minus 4 is equals to 0. And second equation is 6x is equals to 8 minus 5y. So your first step to solve the simultaneous equation using the Cramer's rule is that you want to arrange this equation in the form of standard linear equation. So our standard linear equation is ax plus by is equals to c. So we want to write down our both equation in the form of that. So our first equation is 4x plus 3y minus 4 is equals to 0. Then we are writing it as 4x plus 3y is equals to 4. Okay. And second equation 6x plus 5y is equals to 8. So our both equation are in the form of the ax plus by plus c. Then we are finding our d. In d we know that we are writing the a1, a2, b1, b2. So here a1 is a 4, a2 is a 6, b1 is a 3 and b2 is a 5. So we are writing 4, 6, 3, 5. Then solve that. 4 5 is 4 into 5 minus 3 into 6. 4 5 is 20. 20 minus 18. So our value of the determinant D is 2. You have to learn or you have to remember that the value of the D, that means A1, A2, B1, B2. And for dx, we are replacing our A1, A2 by C1, C2. So instead of these two elements, we are writing C1, C2. So 4 as to 8. Then we are solving the determinant. 4, 5 into 5 and 3 into 8. 4, 5 is 20. 20 minus 24. So your solution is minus 4 because here bigger number is having the minus sign. So answer is minus 4. And then dy. So instead of that b1, b2, we want to write down the c1, c2. Okay. So then next you just solve that determinant. So we want to multiply 4 into 8 minus 4 into 6. So 4 8s are 32 minus 4 6 are 24. So 32 minus 24. So our solution of dy is 8. Now we want to find out the values of x and y. So for that x is equals to dx upon d. So you know the value of the dx is minus 4. So minus 4 upon 2. So your solution of the x is minus 2, or the value of your simultaneous equation is minus 2. Then we find out the y. So y is equals to dy upon d. And your dy is 8. So 8 upon 2. Now the value of the y is 4. That means x you get minus 2 and y is 4. Therefore x comma y is equals to minus 2 comma 4 is the solution of the given equations. Understand how to solve the simultaneous equation using Cramer's rule. Then another example we are taking. Here. So first step is our to write down our equation in the standard form. So 4m plus 6n is equals to 54, and second equation is 3n plus 2n is equals to 28. Then we are finding the D. A1, A2, B1, B2. So 4 raised to 3 and 6, 2. Then cross multiply it. 4 2s are 8 minus 6 into 3. So 8 minus 18. That means the value of D is minus 10. Then next we want to find the dx. Here we are writing dm because m is the variable. So instead of a1, a2 we are writing c1, c2. Then 54, 28, 6, 2. Multiply 54 into 2 and 6 into 28. So 54 into 2 is a 108 and 6 into 28 is a minus 168. So the value of the dm is minus 60. Then we are finding the dn. Then 4 3 and 54 28. Then again cross multiply 4 into 28 minus 3 into 54. In dn you just replace b1 b2 by c1 c2. Okay. Then the multiplication of 4 into 28 is 112 and 54 into 3 is 162. Then your value of the dn is a minus 50. Then we are finding the m. m is equals to dm upon d. That means the minus 60 upon minus 10. So the value of the m is 6. And n is equals to dn upon d. So minus 50 upon minus 10. So the value of the n is 5. So lastly the solution of the equation are 6 and 5. Then we see the next